lower this. Oh, well, I'll just turn it off completely. Hey there, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome to another GM Squad night, where, Gate his turn this week.
It is Gator turns this week, yes. What I've decided is to snatch up my old setting and just host a one shot in it. Just a little one shot.
Little bitty one shot.
Yes. I am almost incredibly distracted by the Twitch stream, the 7 being backwards, but that's not something that can be changed.
I mean, I could change it. Yeah, watch this.
Okay.
All right, now let's do this.
All right, sure. Okay. So, as is what happens, you are all in the Actually, should we do character introduction first?
However you want to handle it.
Sure. Let's go first with character. What's everybody playing?
Okay, so who does want to go first?
You're really quiet, Sky.
I'm right here.
I said quiet.
Let's go with you first, Centrin.
All right, is this better?
Yes.
It's perfectly fine.
I had to turn my gain up a little bit.
Ah.
Okay. So, Gate, if you could zoom in on the pog for the audience.
Sure do.
All right. So, this is Cecil Starley, a human fighter who is on a gallant quest to save his kidnapped beloved. He is a noble who had an arranged marriage, and on the day he was going to meet his fiancée, she vanished, and ever since he has spent time training and getting up gear to go out on adventure to go save and find out what happened.
Okay. So I'm gonna go left to right. Nace, who is this character?
Well, this is Wisteria Wind River, or Westra Wind River, aka West. She is a former soldier who is all about the whole honor business and all that, where she has kind of become disillusioned with the idea of being a soldier after what's a good term for it? Not raid, but a mission gone wrong, really wrong, and she was the only one to make it out. So she has since decided to be an adventurer, and well, she wants to prove her strength every so often, and so gets into fights fairly regularly because of it.
Okay. And then there's this one. Yep.
This is Iris Ambrosia, a human ranger who was once a noble lady before kind of coming to the understanding that her family didn't actually care about her so much as just what she represented as far as like bonds they could make with other families and noble status and all of that fun stuff. So she ran away from home, living off of the wild for a little while before slowly coming back into civilization to do what she could to help people. She's living under a false name, by the way. Iris is not her real name.
Would you like to explain to the audience why?
And they can find it later.
To explain to the audience why, Iris Ambrosia, real name Serpa Alder, is Cecil Starley's fiance.
Oh. What? I didn't
And
know.
has-
And because they've never met, even despite on this adventure, despite they've quote unquote met, they don't know that. Well, I mean, maybe perhaps actually,
Iris
Yeah,
might
what-
have an inkling as to what's going on, but Cecil has no idea.
neither of them are even aware they're in the same adventuring party.
This boy kind of dumb.
Real himbo hours here.
7 wisdom.
Oh Christ!
He's smart but not wise. Is that it?
Smart is debatable.
Oh, good. Oh,
Oh,
really
jeez.
good.
Technically 14 intelligence, but I feel like none of it's going to be anything that's really useful to adventuring life.
Oh, okay.
It's like noble tutoring bullshit that will not serve him at all.
So, about as smart as West. Gotcha.
Meanwhile, Iris is over here with an 11 in intelligence. Like, it's a good idea to be traveling with the guy who may or may not be my fiance, right? There's no way he'll figure out who I
Cecil
am.
seems like a huge dork. Oh, wait until we get this going.
Oh, fucking boy!
You are not prepared.
Hello, Avalon Zero. Welcome.
So, yeah, this is the world of Calico, just named randomly. This used to be part of an old campaign called the Ashes of the Old World because of a cataclysmic event, sort of covered ashes all over the place in certain areas. However, probably not particularly what we're going to be focused on right away, as these 3 intrepid adventurers have sort of collected together and are headed to a certain city called Anxi. Just
Oh, what the heck is that in the background?
well, that's the sun.
I clicked away. Can you pull it back up a sec?
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, as you all are sort of headed to Anxi, it's sort of a regular transport ship going back and forth from another area of this world to head to, I believe the name of the island was Brisk, but the more important is the city itself, Anxi, which is really more of a towered city, as they're just quite literally towers all over the place, and in the center a massive tower that just shoots up into the clouds.
I see.
Man, it's a lovely day out. The sun is shining, the clouds are drifting, that dragon is carrying a sea serpent. The glisten of the sun on the bubble is real pretty.
Cecil is leaning over. Cecil's leaning over the side of the boat, dry heaving.
That's so cool. Think we could take it? Maybe not.
With Cecil in that state, I don't think we could take much of anything. Cecil, do you need some medicine?
I've never been better.
See, he's never been better. It's fine.
If you say so.
He finally rolls off the railing and collapses onto the deck, staring up at the sky. I expected my first voyage to be a little more dramatic.
I mean, what's more dramatic than a dragon with a snake? Serpent?
Yeah,
What?
there is admittedly a very visible one just due to the lack of anything being seen from the distance. Oh god, yeah, there was a dragon. Now I'm thinking about it. When you were asking me about thumbnails on whether or not to be a dragon, and here I am adding it randomly to a background on one of these things.
Oh, gee, thank you. You know, I see that. We do appreciate it.
Listen,
Look,
listen.
it just-
If the dragon was black, we would have more problems.
That's
I'm
Fair.
sure any black dragons are just friends.
They're all just-
That depends. Are they named Lucius Vile?
I don't know, but they come
Sky,
into
do you
contact
have
with the mask. it's-
PTSD?
Not about Vile. The bug, yes, very much so.
Oh Christ!
If that shitter comes back,
Well, funnily enough, this isn't necessarily the same world as before, as this is a sort of an alternate universe-ish thing, as that bubble
Okay,
used to be replaced by a massive hole in the ground. So the bug could be alive in here, or they could be, like, totally different. I don't know.
oh, fantastic! The face spider abomination might still be here. Awesome.
The what?
Possibly.
Don't worry about it. You didn't have to deal with this thing.
You right. I
You right.
did not. I
Yeah.
had to deal with other things in this world.
So, as Christ, the voyage continues as you all head along. Well, the boat heads towards Anxie. The trip itself is rather wobbly, fighting against the currents of the, I'm going to say ocean, I think is appropriate, or sea. Huh.
I'm just going to interrupt for a second. I found this on my class macros page.
Sure, let me take.
Found. Oh
Right.
yeah.
Ah,
The Southlight remembrances.
Christ.
So,
I still
Quick
have that
explanation.
goat macro.
during a game Sky ran, whenever someone made a meme or a reference, we had to roll 1d6 and put that amount of gold from our character sheet into the meme jar.
Like,
And then
as if there was
whoever
some kind of
memed the
goblin
hardest
constantly
got the
stealing from
jackpot.
you.
I feel like it'd be whoever memed the least, but let's carry on.
Oh god, yeah. So yeah, as you basically and inevitably arrive at the docks, the smell of just this wafting smell of fish probably hits you, as this is probably a very prevalent fishing area, as I imagine, I'm not an expert on this, fishing spot at the docks.
Yeah, that tends to check out right there.
Sometimes
Yes,
cities will cordon off certain areas and say you can't fish here, there's going to be ships and stuff coming in all the time, but go fish over there.
Huh.
True,
You know,
but if this
I
is
imagine
a-
they're
Well, I was gonna say if this is a fishing village, then the smell of fish everywhere from the the boats that would have the fish. Ooh,
yeah,
makes
bringing
sense.
in the fish. Like the docking area itself, nobody's fishing there. All of the fish are fucking gone at that point, as there's too much noise and movement. As like it is pretty populated. There's like just a whole bunch of people, as like the clattering sound of wood against the I'm gonna say docking ramp sort of like slaps down onto the dock itself, as everyone starts from the boat you were on starts clambering down and going into the city itself. As I'm going to switch to this hastily drawn thing.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay,
Yeah.
what does the building like skyline look like for us?
Like a bunch of single-story buildings, a couple of double stories.
He just said it was a bunch of towers, you guys.
No, it is
I think-
one really big tower.
There is okay, so as far as it is, there's one very big tower, and then a whole bunch of surrounding towers around it, as if they were trying to mimic that tower. There's like like just architecturally, there's a point. It just looking at it, it seems like they've reached a point where they can't get any higher, or else there's going to be structural problems, which makes the center tower even more confusing, given what it seems to be made out of.
Okay. Okay, that's a great explanation and all, but when you said other towers mimicking the first, I just imagined building mimics.
Those are a thing.
Who knows? Maybe one of the towers is. Oh.
What? Whoa, what?
I just imagine there's this castle, just the whole ass castle is a mimic.
Don't joke.
Jesus. That could be a good adventure. I'll do that
Hi,
sometime.
Sonny.
What? Why and hello? Okay, what is D&D? Why is because it's Gate's turn and hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I learned a new little feature about Discord or Streamlabs, by the way.
Ooh?
Yeah, I can apparently stream only the. I don't have to
You know
stream the
what?
entirety of Streamlabs to you guys.
I have an image for this, actually. So what you would notice, I guess, just looking up as you're going in, is each one of these towers sort of has this massive flag attached to the top of it.
One's a
Ooh.
cat face.
And-
So...
Given at least two of you are of certain backgrounds, you'd recognize most of these as noble houses, as I suppose sometime recently Anxi has become a oligarchy, as the noble houses in the area decided, yeah, I don't particularly like the king, let's just take over. And so they did.
Fucking Skyglent.
Was it now?
Wait.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just know
Wait.
I never got to shove a sword up that man's ass, and I will never forget that. Now, that said,
So what's
Can
the
I
plan,
roll
you
his-
guys?
can I roll history to see if I recognize any of the heraldry specifically? Or anything like notable about them?
How
Sure.
about myself? Could I do the same, being a soldier?
Yes.
Don't look at me, I'm not rolling.
That's
Okay.
fair. I just wanted to know if I could. I'm not rolling.
Oh. All right. So the one in the center,
My
the
insight is a -2. Go ahead.
Christ. All right.
Uh-huh.
So the one in the center is a very apparent flag of Ashara. The one next to it. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to actually come up with noble house names. Fuck. The-
You could just give me the names of the ones you came up with, you have pre-planned, and say I don't know the rest.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, one in the center. The one in the center is Ashara. Not one of the ones visible on this particular picture is Skyglint, and another one is
The rest.
Black Castle, the one next to the Asharan one. There's probably actually at least maybe representation from one of your houses as well, because they seem to just give any noble house that comes by that's significantly big enough one of the empty towers to occupy, because there is quite a few of these towers.
Ah. Oh, yes, I recognize a few of these. A father took me here once as a child. There might still be... Is our flag still on one of those towers?
I don't know. You have
Come,
a
you
flag?
must see.
Okay.
Cecil is going to start just rushing down the road to see if he can,
That's come on, we better
to see
follow
if
him.
he can see
I'm already on
if
the
there-
way.
if Charlie Banner is still on top of one of those old towers, which is almost certainly not seen any repair or maintenance since.
Okay, so you're saying Starly at some point did have a tower, but they have yet to occupy it in a while.
Yeah, because they were like visiting once.
Oh, there's a
You
summer
know, that
home.
makes sense. Like the rest of the oligarchs were like, okay, we're gonna set you up a tower, we're gonna get a big flag going. Like the Starly house head of house were just like, okay, and then like never stayed.
Oh, hey, I hope this doesn't interrupt any plans you have, but I have one question.
Sure.
Are we possibly using that I know a guy thing? Is
You
that
know
something
what?
you feel like dealing with?
Sure, why not?
Cool. We must have.
I
Go ahead.
I might try to veer back to what I was planning, but if it just flies off the rails, I'm fine with that.
Okay. All I need to know is probably whomst ever. Cecil is trying to remember who the hell ever his father talked to last time they were here.
Huh. Okay. Let me grab something. I had this. Oh, god damn it! I closed it.
And you can
Yeah.
just pinpoint that wherever you
Shares
Okay.
to his cell. Is it? Oh.
I'd say they were talking to a man named Christian Blackcastle.
Awesome.
It was sort of I'd imagine at this point it was due to sort of Starly, because of the arranged marriage thing. There wasn't a candidate before, but the Christian Blackcastle sort of not quite at the last minute, never really followed through in it. Yeah, anxious up and anxious. I'm feeling that.
Oh, yes, there's the Black Castle banner.
Where? There?
How far away is it?
I mean, I imagine quite a ways, since that's from the docks directly to the freaking towers in the center of town.
Oh. So should we go into that?
Well, I mean, what are we looking for while we're here?
Good point. No idea. What
Cecil grinds on his heels and turns around. Right!
are we? Right?
Why are we here? Wait, no, actually, no. I know why I am here. I am looking for any hint of my missing beloved. What were you two doing again?
No.
Following you?
Making
punch
sure you
guy?
don't get into too much trouble?
I want
His eyes light up. I am so touched that both of you heard my pleas in earnest.
I felt like there was going to be something to fight.
Well, yes, it must be adventure. What is a missing princess without adventure?
Your
Right.
fiance
As you sort
is
of-
a princess?
As you're sort of talking about that, you sort of hear aloud someone on one of those soapboxes sort of loudly exclaiming, "The only way to Flavortown is to spice your meat, and if you don't do this, you're a heretic."
Oh my god. Please
Guy
tell me
Fieri.
this. Please tell me this man is hype manning a fishery or something, or a barbecue place. There's an axe in that
Potential.
billboard.
There is, and there's a note.
There's half a note.
There's also a normal note.
Yes.
"Oh, you three over there, have you heard of the mystical land of Flavortown?"
Oh dear God.
No.
No, what's
Cecily,
that? Oh, my own PTSD.
No, Flavortown isn't PTSD. Flavortown is adventure.
No, you see, it's PTSD because we never went.
Is this some sort of pilgrimage I'm not aware of?
No idea.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. A pilgrimage to Flavortown is achieved by perfecting cooking.
Oh,
I'm
sounds
speaking.
delicious.
I've never heard of any religion that worships cooking.
I mean, they're like gods of the harvest and stuff, right?
Oh,
So
yes,
maybe
yes, of
something
course.
along those lines.
So does this have meat as well for food?
Yes, you season meat after all. You cook meat. You probably put it in an oven if you're feeling fancy. Fry it, cut it.
I'm sold.
I mean,
Let's do
sometimes you
this.
could boil it. Wonderful.
I have to search through the old Ashes game for the deity compendium. Give me a second.
Christ.
By all means, continue on.
I will have to say, Flavortown isn't one of them. That's
So
its
what?
own. That's its own other thing.
Yeah, with
Pokemon
Pierre.
fan, welcome to the stream. All right, enjoy whatever this is.
I
have
am
no
merely,
idea.
I am merely speaking of the importance of increasing your proficiency in cooking. As to ascend to Flavortown, one must eat the
So-
best food. I think it's
So
called
wait,
ambrosia.
you eat something really good and then you that's I'm pretty sure that's just you've just described poison.
I
Uh,
think what he's saying is you eat something really good that you open a portal to this Flavor Town realm.
Perhaps. Only a few scant individuals have gotten to the point where they've entered Flavortown. But I
Same
know
here.
it is true, because my friend told me, and he went there.
Why
Turns
did
out
he
this
come
guy's
back?
just an extra from Food Wars.
So who's your friend?
Sorry, what?
Who is your friend? They went
His name
there.
is Dennis.
Dennis. Wait,
Dennis.
why does that sound familiar?
Don't worry about it.
So if Dennis could get to Flavortown, then why hasn't he taken you?
This is a journey one must earn. You cannot simply get into Flavortown by eating it. You must cook it and then eat it.
How? What?
If I truly knew, I would be in Flavortown now.
So you have no idea.
Not remotely. I am merely spreading the word of Flavortown.
Ah. Where's your friend
Preaching it,
Dennis?
as it were. I haven't any clue. I think he's back there.
Back-
He came back and told me hi. I was in Flavortown and left once more.
But I want to go. To Flavor Town.
I'm sure we'll find a way there eventually, West.
Oh.
Come on, let's keep walking.
Okay.
That is without a doubt the strangest sect of Trey I've ever seen.
That sounded so good. We gotta find out more.
I'm sure we'll find out more while we're here.
By who?
I think
I don't
Adventure
know,
to
some
Flavortown
tavern or something?
Would definitely be a really good one shot. I wish I prepared that specifically now.
What?
you tantalized me, Gate, with the Fier reference. How dare you?
Listen.
Here I am putting a single silly NPC next to the mission board.
Listen, guys,
and then you leave.
the Wendy's tabletop RPG is still a thing.
Listen,
We can go
Kate,
to Freshlandia another day.
you didn't. Did you say that was the mission board, or did you just say there was a dude yelling at us?
The
Yes.
mission board was
I
yelling
don't think
at
we
us.
got that far.
Christ, don't worry about it. If anything, Cetron sort of saved me a bit since he's done the Noah guy. As I imagine you all start headed to the Black Castle Tower, which isn't a castle tower, but merely the tower that the Black Castle happened to reside within. Not all of them. They're around.
They're there, but not all of
Okay.
them.
Once
Yeah.
Cecil arrives, what does the outside look like? Is there a gate? Is it is it just a really big door?
There is a portcullis to like all around it is this huge tower, of course, and the portcullis at the front, and then inside is this like sort of circular area that one would go inside doors to go up. And when you get to this portcullis, you sort of see someone outside dressed in noble garbs that I've managed. You probably recognize a little bit, since you might have at least bumped into them when child form. Sorry, an Andy Blackcastle.
Oh my goodness. I love that cloak.
Looks like the school.
Hello. My name is Cecil of House Starley. I don't believe I would be remembered, but is Lord Blackcastle in by chance?
Well, I'm Andy Blackcastle. Unfortunately, my father has I'm going to say passed on. I think that's the most gentle term.
Oh my.
I'm
My
sorry
condolences.
for your loss.
Yeah,
what a shame.
it happened quite a while ago. It's fine.
Is it?
What happened? Huh?
Is it?
Not something I'd like to get into. I mean, just in general, it was this whole thing. He passed in his sleep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, at the ripe old age of 42, he just passed in his sleep. It was pretty tragic.
Right
Oh,
now
my.
in his prime.
He lived quite a long time.
I'd say so. What? Anyway, Cecil, Starly, yes.
Yes.
Don't think we've had a Starly in Anxie for quite some time. What brings you here?
Well, you see, I am on a noble quest.
We're looking for
And a
the person that ran away
An
or kidnapped. What was it again?
an arrangement of true love and destiny was cut short.
Iris behind him is
Bye.
doing that thing where, like, you hold up your hand and mimic talking. Like, she's heard this 1,000 times before at this point.
Wes trying to cut in
At first
and
we had-
just Cecil not
At first, we
stopping.
had thought she had busied herself with the upcoming arrangement to meet, but no. A days went by without nary a word. The only possible explanation we could come up with is that some nefarious fiends have
Cecil.
kidnapped my darling Sirpa, and I must go and rescue her. He draws his sword and holds it in the air. I swear by the blade of House Starley.
I pushed down his hand.
Well then, adventurer then, yes?
Rescuer, but close enough.
Of course, adventure.
I mean, that,
We've done something of a few adventures on the way to look for Miss Serpa. Yes.
I know this might not be particularly related to your, I'm gonna say, valiant quest, but I've been sort of looking for a couple adventurers myself.
Oh, why is
Yeah.
that?
So, you notice the huge tower in the center of town, correct? City?
You want us
Yes,
to go
that
there?
is. Yes, that is the main central keep, if I recall correctly.
Well, at least the first floor. The rest of it is understandably very hard to fill up. So,
Phil?
very often certain creatures tend to squat in there.
So you want us to fight them?
I mean, if it comes to that, I'm sure you could fight them.
All right, let's go.
Wait.
Huh?
Lord Andy, please. What is the nature of your dilemma?
Okay, so
It would be ignoble of me to. It would be ignoble of me to not hear your request out.
okay. So recently, I guess something of a researcher has been attempting to get funding into, checking in the tower and making sure that isn't happening very often, but that doesn't happen a lot. So he'd have a bit more details, but I'm sort of trying to get the ball rolling, since I feel it's a little bit irresponsible to just ignore the situation, and he'd have more details on it.
Well, where can we find this guy then?
Oh, do you have a map? I'll mark it for you.
Oh,
You son of a bitch, Gates.
I swear, if he
you know-
pops up every
Wait
15 minutes.
Fucking second.
As you know what? Actually, I'll just lead you there. Don't worry.
There is an area that has yet to be properly settled that needs help, and we're marking it on the map. Did you just Preston Garvey us?
Oh,
I wasn't going
just
to
getting
originally,
there.
but
Okay.
as you start heading toward that. I assume, right? You're going to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thanks. As we get to the first
This is a
map
very
of this.
cooperative party.
Thank you very much. You veered off for a little bit, but thanks for getting back on. It was a fun deviation. I got to introduce this guy who was not what I planned, but I love the fact that I was able to do it.
You put a Flavor Town cleric right by the mission board. We were going to walk away like he was a crazy homeless dude.
I was counting on that.
What? You were counting on us not walking away from him?
No, I was counting on walking away. That's fine.
Why? You know the Flavor Town has eluded us, or at least me, from the wreckage of the old boats game.
Look, Sean,
You know
I'm
what?
sure one of these days we'll have a one-shot in Flavor Town.
Yeah, tell you what, my next
Appreciate
one
it.
shot in this area totally will go to Flavor Town.
It'll
As,
be like everything is made out of food, a la Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Toriko.
Oh,
As
that's so
you
good.
sort of head closer, like a bit around the large tower itself, as Andy Blackcastle brings you into one of the alleyways nearby. He should be around here, I think. As you sort of enter in, and you do see this elf man sort of in this, like, I'm going to say sparse research center. Like, there is barely anything. There's a table, a tent, and some books. As you sort of see this man sort of like just frustratingly going over some books.
Oh. Hello.
And then there's this asshole!
What do you mean? He's
What?
a
What are you
totally
talking about?
stand-up dude.
He looks fine.
You must be the researcher.
It came out of nowhere. Hi, I'm Lucius Vile. I'm a researcher. I used to be a former advisor to the Crown, but then the coup happened. But I'm glad I found some work. Hello.
Hi, what are you researching? Is it a way to get to Flavor Town?
West, please, enough with the Flavor Town for now.
I'll look into that. Sorry, that caught me off guard. So yeah, Andy, I assume these are adventurers you've managed to find. I do keep putting my posting in the mission board, but quest board, but no one seems to grab it.
It is no mere adventure, my friend. This is pursuit. This is pursuit of true love and destiny.
You've lost
Huh?
me again, but
Really lost at that one.
But my darling betrothed,
I thought we were
I
going to
come
punch
to
some
background face
monsters.
palming.
I've come to rescue her.
Yeah, but before that, we were going to punch some monsters.
No, we were going to help him with his request, you guys.
I thought that was the punching of monsters.
There
I mean,
might be punching of monsters involved. Well,
Surely there will be clues along the way, regardless.
Let's just hear
Sure.
him out first.
It's how this always
I-
happens in the stories.
certainly. I mean, I would not be able to confirm or deny whether or not there'd be clues to that.
There is still a chance.
Sure. I mean, like the tower is basically largely unexplored. It's certainly got a lot of stuff in it. Whoa, sorry. Yes. So, oh boy. So I'm sort of researching the tower. I'm sort of trying to bring back evidence that it, has enough value to research in the first place and isn't just full of monsters that should be avoided.
You mean punched?
I mean, if you want to punch them, that is your prerogative, I suppose.
Yeah, there we go.
So how do we get into this tower, Mr. Vile?
So you'll notice over there's this platform suspended by ropes. I've
Giannis.
sort of set up a bit of a mechanism to get up with that.
So we climb the ropes?
You stand on the platform and it'll lift you up.
Cecil
What?
does reach out to grab one of the ropes and just kind of test its tautness real quick.
I stand on the platform.
It is.
Looks like
it
you
is
can
very
only
tough.
take a few people at a time,
Okay.
though.
I mean, I suppose.
It feels secure enough.
It doesn't move.
Yeah. Give me a bit. I need to pull it.
Huh?
As a Vile there's like this fifth rope as he sort of grabs it and lifts it a little bit as the platform just rises a couple inches, like so.
Okay, this
Wow,
is really
you
cool.
must be pretty strong.
No, that's just pulleys. As you might notice, that's totally because of all the pulleys I have. It totally reduces the weight. That's definitely why I'm able to lift this very easily.
Is that
Huh.
called a pulley
Yeah, very.
because you pull?
Sounds
know what?
fancy, but it's kind of a small platform. Maybe I should wait for you guys to go up before I head up.
Cecil scoots into the corner. It is all right. You can hold on to one of us if you're worrying about falling.
Of course. Hold out hand. Come on, there's enough room.
Come on.
Very well. Iris kind of crams herself onto the thing.
Imagine Cecil and Wes just each have an arm, while the other is holding onto a rope.
Wait, where did Wes go?
I'm there.
She's like right here.
I'm right here.
Can you move your character again just one more time? Because for some reason you had you Okay, for some reason you went down there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
because Cecil's
I think it's just that
covering me.
Cecil's on the top.
Cecil's on top.
Right. So I don't particularly know what's up there or what you're going to encounter. I mainly spent most of my time setting up this elevator, which is what I'm going to call this thing.
Wait,
Why elevator?
Why?
How?
It elevates you to a higher elevation.
Wait, how did you get up there to put the pulleys you said?
With great difficulty.
Okay, I buy it. Let's go.
let's go.
As-
Watch as,
Hold
it
it out,
turns,
Vile!
watch as it turns out he's not actually a dragon in this continuity. He's like some other mystical creature.
Just a really strong dude or something.
Yeah, turns out he just has 20 strength.
Christ.
Okay, getting off of that now. Okay, thank you. That was the wrong direction to tap with my I am on my laptop today. I do not know where the keys are. I am sorry.
Do you see the tiny research station off in the distance down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's how high up we are. What's up here?
Rats.
All right. Rats. Oh, give me a second.
Are we going to find the big rat who makes all the rules?
You might
No.
quite possibly so. It's a mystery. Give me just a second. I need to go grab something.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, no, I'm. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Okay. So while the GM's away, we can plan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so the plan is to rush ahead, abandon all caution, right?
That will depend on whether or not. That will depend on whether or not we know what's coming up.
But, I mean, all that's here is, like, rats. Do you guys trust
So
Vile?
apologies for that.
Of course.
Okay.
But what's not to trust about Vile?
Such a charming
well-
gentleman.
I had my headphones on their Bluetooth. I could hear you the whole time.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, there is a an amount of rats just scurrying around, just chewing on various pieces of wood. There's like webs.
One dead.
And one dead rat over there, I suppose. As you all sort of get off this elevator and go through what is basically a window.
Well, this is small.
That's the last time this place was dusted.
Yeah, it is dusty and it smells bad.
It is unexplored.
Yeah, it's also very old. I mean, I'm gonna open the door.
There's
I mean, what's the
a
worst
rat-
that's gonna be around here?
You grab hold of the door and it rattles. And as you do this, you sort of like hear a loud scurrying as you do this, as if you just spooked something on the other side.
Door's locked. Huh.
It is likely just rusted shut. More than like some animals have squatted. More than like just some animals have squatted inside. Nothing to fear.
I see. I ready up a shoulder crash.
Cool.
Roll me athletics.
Athletics. Oh, okay.
Well, while they're doing that, Iris is going to check that door over there.
Sure.
Where's the pop-up?
I'll have this happen at the same time.
Prompt?
You do not
Yeah,
want to know what I
prompt.
have on for background music right now.
You're probably right.
Is it the Groose theme?
No, but it should be.
Come on, roll. Game?
Roll what? Game?
I'm trying to roll athletics.
To do. Well, while he's trying to roll athletics, door.
Sure.
Yeah.
That one does actually open. As you sort of just see as you open this huge rat, as well as this fur on the other side, to the left.
That rat. Oh my
What?
god. The big rat.
Yes,
Hold on.
there's a bunch.
Sorry, I'm refreshing my sheet. Let's see if this works.
Okay, sure hope so.
Athletics.
Let me try on your sheet. Maybe something's going on. The cast, Niece's characters, West. Open up the character sheet, skills, athletics. It rolls for me.
Try
Why?
refreshing.
Me.
Try refreshing.
Okay, audience, I'm refreshing. Sorry about
A
everything
refreshing
disappearing.
glass of wine.
Diddle-diddle-doo.
Everything vanishes.
Iris steps into rat room.
All right, so Iris, as you step into the room, you notice a couple things. Mainly, the first things first: the smell, the rats, the loud squeaking, as one would expect rats to do. Where is my reveal?
Alright.
They're there.
There we go. Norman.
As when you sort of walk through, you see these massive, just massive rats, just sort of perched at these this pile of tables, garbage, and bags, as they're sort of just like very intently looking over there.
I've seen this episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't. All right, so West, you
Can I use
bust
your
through.
roll? Yeah, no, it's
Sure.
fine. I'm kidding, but bust through. Continue.
You bust through. As let me just polygon reveal this heckin' thing.
Okay.
Yep. As there's sort of this massive hole in the wall, and you see fur as there's sort of just this massive head of a rat just like sticked out staring at you. What
Oh.
to do?
Hello.
I think we've woken them up. Hello? Do you think they're
Okay.
friendly?
They won't harm you if you don't bother them.
Let me just mark off a spell slot real quick. Hello? Are we
damn it.
intruding?
You had that. For reference, when we had Iris's original stats in the game I ran for this character, we dubbed her the D and Disney princess because this is mostly what she does.
Yep.
So you sort of hear down the hall, sort of where Cecil and West sort of entered. Who goes there? Hey, wait, what? No, don't approach.
Hmm.
And all in West and Cecil's end is in the Billy Pump, is just squeaking.
I approach because I don't know about this.
Iris peeks back in through this room. Hey guys, maybe we should. They're already doing it.
As two of them pop out, very threatened. The sort of, I guess, bristles at the back of their back sort of like just stand up as they just start charging at you. Roll initiative.
Awesome.
All right.
My dice.
Oh wow, that's a pretty decent
Suspicious.
roll. Right. You're approaching me? You're coming closer instead of running away? Of course. Think you can take me?
West
Cracks
can't beat the
knuckles.
shit out of them if she doesn't get closer.
Fucking Christ.
You say that.
And then we get TPK'd by 4 big rats.
I mean, if the dice are unforgiving and terrible, yes.
if they are. Me personally would be perfectly all right. But
So
it wouldn't be as entertaining.
I found a I found a song on tabletop audio just called Rat Battle.
It's called what?
Rat battle.
Oh, my headphone just cut out. That's what's going on.
Oh.
Oh, the GM is now no longer to hear.
The GM
Hello?
has lost audio.
My
So
fucking
much audio
headphones.
wrong.
Every so often, randomly, I'm getting new headphones. This is absurd.
Probably for the best. Maybe not Bluetooth ones. That might be the issue.
My other
Alright.
Bluetooth ones never did this. All right, West, you're up.
All right. So they look like they're getting ready to attack, right?
Like they're getting ready to smack.
All right. So West ends up holding or going into a fighting pose, and as seeing this happen, it's like, you want to bring it? Come on then. And I ready my punching.
Okay, so you're taking a
Ready action.
you're holding your action that the minute they smack you, you got to smack back.
As soon as they get
All right.
right in front of me to do so, yeah.
Okay,
Sounds like I ain't wasting a move action on this.
fair enough. Iris.
Iris walks over here.
Mhm.
Hey guys, what are we looking out for?
The nasty dog creature. What the?
The nasty dog creature?
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Iris. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
You're rolling.
Hold on. What? No. Actually, give me a persuasion, I suppose. That seems fitting. As trying to come off as non-threatening. Hi, I'm Jory.
Nice to meet you,
And-
Jory.
Yes, we are preventing dogs from coming in. Big dogs.
How
Please
big
don't.
are those dogs? Like, I imagine down the hall, all these two hear is squeak, 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 squeak.
Yes, absolutely.
It's like that episode of the Powerpuff Girls.
Wonderful.
Hi, Bubbles. Let's go. Oh,
So
God.
how big are these dogs?
Like us sized, but skinny.
Wow, sounds scary.
No, not scary at all. We win against them sometimes.
Gosh, do you know what they want?
I don't understand the question.
Like, why are they coming here?
They just shrug.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna say that's my turn for now. There's no hostility between me and these rats.
Cool. Not. Perfect. All right.
Meanwhile-
Yes.
Fantastic.
All right. Longsword. What kind of weapon is that?
That is a +2 longsword.
All right. Good to know.
Oh god, are these were rats?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe they're dire rats.
As you slash down and it just screeches loudly, holding where you hit it, like ah! Ah! Admittedly, can't squeak very well. There you go.
That is my
Silence
turn.
always the answer with those two.
No extra attack. All right.
Oh, right, I do have that at this level.
You're a fighter.
At
Yeah.
level
Shush.
6.
Level 6 fighter.
I didn't just play 1 to 13th level in a previous campaign. Not at all.
That hits as well. As it's sort of a screeching as these cuts are made against it, and it's just like sort of backing down a bit. Its teeth gnashing.
Ah.
Anything else?
That's it for now.
All right. Noticeably, this one over here immediately jumps on you after you do that.
It's within
Okay.
striking distance.
It is absolutely within striking distance. If you want to do anything, that
I want to punch it.
okay.
All right, here we go. As I do a normal roll, just absolutely normal.
Okay.
Haha! You've fallen into my trap.
As it sort of screeches, you just sock it in the head, and it seems more like just like irritated than damaged.
Hold on. You activate my trap card.
Oh no!
Yes. For you see, I have Tavern Brawler, and I take my bonus action to grapple.
Opposed athletics.
All right, this is happening now.
Iris looks over, looks back to the rats, does a double take, and looks back over at this shit.
You've just got a big. You've got
have
a
it in
hold of this
headlock.
big rat. Yeah,
We-
you've got
West-
it in a headlock.
West punches the rat and then makes sure to grab it into a headlock. Oh, no, you don't. You're facing me.
What I'm sort of imagining is when you punch, like you just open your knuckles slightly, like squint, like squeeze him back down, and just pull the were-rat by its hairs towards you.
It is a were-rat. Okay.
Shit! Damn it! Don't.
We don't know they're were-rats. I mean, we know, but we don't know.
I think it's a dire rat.
It might not even. I'm just using, the stat block. Don't worry about that. There might be a completely separate mythical creature in this land. Shut. I am my own worst enemy when GMing.
I don't see that one in the corner, by the way.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about either.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no
As a-
rats in the corner of the room. That's just a normal
As-
rat.
A couple
No.
more rats start coming in to back up the others who are being, I guess, hosed. As they're going to attempt to. I actually haven't tried to hit with anyone yet, but I'm going to say the one grappled is to, I guess, surprise to attack. So, first one's going to attempt to hit Cecil.
Okay.
All right, what is your AC?
18.
That's a good point.
Okay, this does hit for a total of 3 slashing damage, and is going to try again, and a miss. As the one you've slashed in front of you is sort of flailing and just nicks you.
Okay.
The other one, I'm going to mark that. Yes. The other two, sorry, are going to attempt to hit West.
Okay.
About that.
Oh,
Huh?
Okay, wait. The ones that aren't being grappled, right?
Right.
yes.
Okay, then I can't do this yet. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So they managed to get 2 hits off on you for.
You looked at my armor.
Well, the rolls that were high, I assume you didn't have high enough AC for. What is your AC though? Just to make sure.
I have 19, assuming a grappling is not doing anything to it.
No, grapple. If you sort of moved into restrained using that 1 feat, that would be a whole different thing. But I don't think you got that. Oh, you might. But either way, that's not
No.
the case right now.
I got Tavern Brawler.
Okay, for a total of 4 and 6 slashing damage respectively from the left and right big rat.
Okay. So starting off with 70, and then I minus 4 and 6, you say?
Yes.
Alright, so in total of 10. There we go. So I'm not...
Okay.
60 HP.
My goodness. West.
Alright. So, as I'm grappling this one, these two attack. Oh! All of you want to fight at the same time, huh? I'm going to try and... This is going to be a weird maneuver. But swing the rat that I'm grappling to hit this rat as I'm spinning. I'm not going to try and hit both because, mechanically speaking, that's not exactly possible. Well, no, I got extra attack.
Yeah, you could technically, flavor-wise, swing at both of them with the extra attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do.
Okay. I'm going to sort of count this as a great club as you are swinging this large-ass rat into the other rats.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I am proficient with improvised weapons.
Exactly. This is a very improvised weapon.
And Great Club does 1d4, right?
Club does 1d4. A great club does... Oh, let me make sure.
Okay.
I think, like, two-handed, I think is one of those two-hand variant ones. But I'm going to check right now. Great Club, 1d8.
1d8. Oh,
Yep.
okay. 1d8.
Sort of makes sense. It is, like, two-handed.
Yeah,
You are
basically.
grappling this big rat.
So attack number 1.
God damn it. I'm going to assume that's the left one that hits.
Yeah, it's the left one. It goes in order. And, oh, damn. That one misses, doesn't it?
That hits, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say that knocks it on its ass as well, as it sort of like was not expecting that and is now prone.
Perfect. Ha-ha! See, I can
Yeah.
take you all on.
Are you hitting the rat with another rat?
They started it.
I didn't say that in character. I'm just wondering.
Oh, yes, I am hitting the rats with the other rat.
Critting the rat's feet with the rat. There's just this loud bunch of scurrying and squeaking in the center of this hallway. Iris.
Iris is just face palming at the sight of that.
Just tilts her head to the left, and West is just wrestling, slamming one rat into another one.
I can't take those two anywhere. I swear to Trey.
What's going down there?
It looks like my two idiot friends have decided to start a fight without getting the full situation, as usual.
Yeah.
So they're your friends.
Uh-oh.
Sorry?
So they're your friends.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I was really hoping we could work this out peacefully.
That looks kind of difficult.
Yeah. She draws her scimitar.
Oh boy.
I'll try not to hurt you too badly, okay?
Ah. Maybe I'll do the same.
See, the universal
Oh, boy.
language of violence. We will get to
So
know each
Iris
other.
is going to attack this rat.
Which rat?
Fucking this rat.
Fair enough.
And miss, I'm guessing.
Psychic damage? Huh.
Why are
Yeah,
you
that
doing
does miss.
psychic damage?
Yeah,
Huh.
so Iris is a Fey Wanderer.
Oh.
At 3rd level, you can augment your weapon strikes with mind-scarring magic drawn from the gloomy hollows of the Feywild. When you hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage to the target, which can take this extra damage only once per turn.
Huh. Well, that's
Also,
neat.
she gets extra attack, so she's gonna try that again.
Oh boy.
Okay. That is enough to hit.
Okay, sure. That's 5 damage. Ish. This is a normal-ass scimitar, so I'm guessing that's really only more like 3.
Yes. Normally they get immunity to that, but let's ignore that for now. I'm just gonna give them resistance.
Deals 1 psychic damage.
Ah, my head. Whoa. What did you do?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Cecil Starley.
All right. Gonna keep going on with this, kind of slashing at that one in front of me.
Okay.
I said
That hits.
all right, this is a magic sword, so
Yeah, that does full damage. As you've made it your 3rd strike against this rat, as it's sort of like screeching loudly and sort of just holding the places you hit.
hey, West, I'm getting better. I actually
You're
hit
done.
that time.
Doing good, Cecil. Now just win.
Yes, just win. Victory awaits.
A long way.
Iris face palms with the hand that's not on her sword.
Rat's turn.
Okay. So the rat right in front of you, Cecil, is suddenly like backs away, disengaging and sort of just scurrying the hell away into this room over here. Iris, on your end, you're sort of saying, I must inform Rickmo! And she just runs.
Oh good, there's a bigger rat.
Wait, how do you know?
I cast Speak with Animals earlier. I was having a civil conversation until you two attacked the rats.
They attacked us first.
They were charging.
Maybe they just wanted to give you a hug or something. I don't know.
I'm giving this one a big hug.
Oh my.
Oh, God. This rat, I guess, uses its movement to get up and is going to attempt to sort of move over here and strike Cecil in the back.
Awesome.
Take this crazy chick. I'm gonna beat up the other kid.
All right, so Cecil, you sort of feel like the brushing against the chainmail as this rat doesn't seem to be able to get past the chainmail and is a little confused by it. Just this awkward tugging on your back.
I knew this adamantine would come in handy.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of immune to critical hits.
Okay. This rat over here is going to attempt to hit West.
Okay.
Okay, that should do it.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh wait. Okay, so its attempts to hit twice, but only one of them hits as it is clawing at you. For a total of 3 slashing damage.
Be back in 1 second.
For 3
I keep
slashing.
rolling one. I keep rolling 1 on this D4.
I mean,
The
look, I'm getting sufficiently hit. Okay, so
Okay. The were rat you're holding is going to attempt to escape. Please roll me athletics. Athletics.
athletics. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm remembering as far as the holding a creature bit. It is still athletics.
Ah.
I believe it's athletics or acrobatics, but only if you're the one trying to escape.
All right, so that was a tie. Let's roll again.
Okay.
It is squirming violently in your arms.
Oh
But
no,
you've
you
got
don't.
As you get a tight grip on it, it's just screeching loudly. As far as Iris here is like, stop it! Let me go! All right. On Iris's end, who is currently dealing
Okay, I'm
with
back.
Welcome back.
two hull rat. Two hull rat. I just had to check. These guys do not have pack tactics. The one you have stricken with your scimitar is able to hit you once out of its two slashes against you for a total of 4 slashing damage.
All right.
As the one north of you. Okay, let me check your AC.
The 14. I have a low
Huh.
AC compared to these two.
Right, you do. Both of its attacks hit as it starts slashing against you for a 5 and a 3 for a total of 8.
All right. Ow!
You hit me with a sword!
Okay, fair, but still.
West, you've got a good hold on this fucking rat.
All right. Since I got a good hold on this rat, and they're just trying to escape. No. I look. I need to even the numbers just a little bit, so I'm going to attack the one that's not attacking Cecil. The one that's attacking me
Sure,
with the other rat.
of course.
Look, I'm not going all out.
No, let's sort of count this.
And you know what? I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it as trying to. No, I can't really count it as a try. Oh, I could do an unarmed punch as an extra attack, right? Or does it have to be the same weapon?
I don't believe it has to be the same weapon.
All right. I'm gonna try and make the one that I'm grappling go to sleep.
Hmm.
He's like, come on.
Yeah. So, as you notice, as you've been sort of slamming it into other rats, it has been sort of getting damaged itself.
Okay.
It is sort of like it seems like it's almost out, as it's just sort of like deliriously just like rotating its head around, not able to focus.
Is it technically conscious? Or, I mean, technically unconscious at this point? Because I'll let it go if it is.
Roll me insight.
Okay. Huh.
It seems like it probably would not be able to start swinging back at this point. Like
All right.
if dropped, it would have a difficult time.
All right, I'm dropping it.
Okay.
1 down. 2 to go.
Okay. Iris.
Well, on one hand, I could try attack with sword again. On the other hand, I think I should maybe... I'll save my second level spell slots for later.
Very well.
What kind of movement is it to switch weapons? Or action, or whatever?
I believe it costs some of your movement to do so.
Alright. So, Iris, she's the scimitar and takes out a very fancy-looking bow from behind her.
Oh.
And she's going to take a few steps back this way.
Okay.
And since she's planning on attacking, she's not disengaging, so...
Both of those miss.
Alright. And... she's not... these guys aren't really sworn enemies, but... she's still going to shoot with her bow.
Alright. That hits.
So she's shooting the one... like, this one.
Yes, Jory. Okay.
Poor Jory.
Poor
And let me just
Jory.
double check something with my archery.
Okay.
Let me just...
So, I can actually, because of the Piercer talent, re-roll one of those damage dice. So I'm going to
Oh.
re-roll that D8 there. Because, you know.
Fair enough. Get maybe higher than a 1.
So that is...
An
To do-
extra 3.
yeah.
Ah! Ah! You have the flying pointy sticks.
It's called a bow and arrow.
You have the bow and arrow.
Right, okay, Iris adjusts aim and shoots the second arrow at that dude.
Okay. EA.
Extra attack. I've separated them since I can't do the psychic damage to one target in 2 turns.
Fair enough.
Turn order,
It's
yeah.
in the game.
That's a good amount of damage as you like sort of hit it right in the shoulder and just screeches loudly.
Ah! Ah!
You know, I won't shoot at you if you try and run.
You think we'll try to run?
Dogs say that too.
What are these dogs you keep talking about?
Mean ones.
Like, what do
Stand
they
on-
look like?
Stand on 2 legs. Hold big knives.
Dogs with knives?
Knife dogs.
That's mildly terrifying image.
Roll me intimidate.
Alright. Let me just look at what my intimidation here is. That'll be fun.
Certainly.
Iris is not scary.
They're currently a bit weary, but they're not. They don't seem like they're going to run.
Okay. I
Cecil
believe that's all I
Star.
can do, so yeah.
Okay. So we're just kind of in a melee with these things at this point.
Well,
Correct.
All right. Cecil's gonna spin around and try to get the one that hit him in the back.
Okay. As it just ducks under that.
All right,
As
let's
it
try it again.
clank instead on that rubble. You keep missing the first, but hitting the second.
Right?
the extra attack is solely because Cecil keeps messing up his first strike and overcompensates and actually hits the second. Okay, yeah, that hits. It is.
Yeah.
It is hit. I was gonna add some sort of a modifier to that, but I cannot brain think it.
Fair enough.
Anything else, Cecil?
No, not really. He's just
Okay.
kind of sticking it into this to make sure this is all said and done before we make sure, finishing up what we're actually here for.
Yes. All right. So were rats. Sorry, big rat. No, whatever.
Rat?
Uh,
Rat?
As one of them disengages and runs away, and the other starts disengaging and running away. The one left in front of West, all alone right there in front of two separate opponents, is just blinking for a second and starts running away itself.
Well,
As the moment they see they're not doing well in combat, they just book it.
cowards. Well, we won.
So we've beaten them back.
Of course. You did good, Cecil.
Where's Iris?
Oh, yeah.
Good job, you guys. I was half expecting her to be kidnapped by rats while you guys were busy or something. They're just like, this human can understand us. We must present her to our leader.
You know what? Iris, roll an athletics check as this one comes up to you.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so they pick you up, they bring you over here, and sort of start shaking you shaking you toward the two in the hallway.
Huh. You okay?
Fine.
Oh, okay, she's fine.
This one over here is just like wait, hold on. This one over here is just like pointing to Iris and the ones in the hallway. Okay, get them to stop.
They want you to stop.
We have stopped. We've won.
They started it.
Tell them they started it.
Dory says that you started it.
How?
I'm guessing it was when you broke through the door.
Look, I didn't hit any of them. I only walked forward, and then they charged and went to attack Cecil.
Did that do it?
Fine.
They're under the impression that you guys started it.
That's
No.
stupid. Oh, wait, were you talking to the rat or me?
Yeah, I was talking to the rat.
As the one who picked you up and bring you over just gently puts you back down.
Thank you. So they're trying to protect their home from big dogs with knives, apparently.
Oh
Ooh.
my.
More things to fight?
Cecil walks up to the rat, sheaths his sword, and bows. My humblest apologies.
Iris just translating at this point, I assume.
Cecil's
Jory at this
translator.
point, just blinking a couple times and then sort of repeats the same motion, sheathing despite not having a sword, and then bowing.
What other words have you taught it?
I mean, I haven't taught them words. I literally cast Speak with Animals so I could understand them.
Cecil just blinks a few times.
Magic.
Ah!
Yeah, magic explains a lot of things around here. So, do they win against these dogs?
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume.
Yeah, Iris
translating,
is just
right?
translating at this point. So.
Yeah, I was asking Iris, but yeah.
Yes, we win all the time.
Huh.
Certainly have not been pushed to the wall of the big round.
Those dogs sound weak.
Yes, big weak. No, wait, little weak.
I don't care about them anymore.
Ha! Good. We got it handled.
Oh, you see, they got it handled.
Iris is gonna roll insight.
Sure.
And I'd just like you to take a moment to appreciate the bullshit that is Iris's goddamn insight check.
Plus 10. Do you have fucking expertise insight?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Okay, so just judging by its pauses and its hesitations, they are not doing well at them. The whole general area, they how close they are to the wall itself, they aren't doing very well. The ramshackle defenses they've set up with like bags of clothing and tables. They doesn't look.
Iris reaches over and pats Jory. It's okay. You don't have to put on a brave front for us.
Are we free to press on?
I'm pretty sure we'll run into those knife dogs if we do, but I think so.
Very well. Let us see those stabbing spaniels.
I will be right back. I need to get some food.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the stabbing, whatever you said, yeah, we can
Yes,
we
they
can fight
keep-
them.
They keep getting into the food place with the food in it and not letting us in, and we eat it.
Iris, what is he saying?
I think she has her mouth full of food right now. Just let her chew.
Did we stock our rations back on the ship?
Did you?
Huh.
I always carry my rations with me because I found if I don't carry it with me, I'll lose them. And
I have
that's
some
never
of
a good thing.
Grandmama's favorite berry tarts.
The more you do this, the more I'm just like, man, this guy is such a not adventurer.
He's such a precious dork. My God. My God.
I mean,
Yeah, presumably Iris is sort of translating just to compensate for the fact Niv is going to come back. I'll catch her up.
catch her up. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yes, big knife dog. Now let us in food place where the man is.
Man?
Man. Yes, like you, but big. Not big.
Oh?
Not up big, but side big. Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I believe the man may be a bit rotund, or perhaps
Round.
very broad of shoulder.
What,
Okay, I'm
fat? Welcome back.
Okay.
Well, we
Hello
want to
there.
be rude about it.
So yeah, this brat was just getting into describing the food place that the dogs aren't letting them get to.
Ah, okay. How rude.
Yes, it's down the hall. We have to sneak, or they notice us. I don't know where they keep coming out from this area.
Could it? So they don't come here, but they go in through down the hall?
No, they points down that they come from there and down the hallway other place. It's weird because there's no doors there. Only spooky coffin.
Coffin?
Is this a fucking vampires versus werewolves game?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, let's go check it out then.
Of course.
Yes, yes. I might have. I will go tell Big Rat that you are not bad, so he does not come charging down here and smash.
Much
Who's
appreciated, thank you.
Big Rat?
Yes, yes. Yes, Big Rat. Very big. He takes a couple minutes to get out of his big room with his throne. He's very big. Needs to squeeze.
If I see fucking Nezumi in here.
You wouldn't believe how tempted I was.
Where?
I would believe how tempted you were.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. But let's go.
Can we? Yeah, we can show you maybe, but also if want go check thing out. Either way.
Nah, I'm good.
Cecil's going to follow Iris, since she seems to be in charge of this situation.
All right, let's go look into these knife dogs.
Thank you.
As let me reveal this area too.
We walk down the hall.
Is that where we
Yeah.
were meant to be going?
Either way could work. They sort of pointed down that down northways as far as where the food is coming from, and leftways as to where the dogs keep coming out from.
Oh, check dog first.
Okay.
Of course.
So you go over to here. The door is noticeably unlocked, as you sort of notice this room of like these several burning torches, this stone floor, and a coffin with an anvil on it.
Huh. I
Is
walk
this
in.
where a smith is buried?
I'm not so sure that this is for a smith.
Iris readying her bow in the back.
All right. I guess I go to
Why-
examine the coffin.
Why are you opening it?
Why would dogs come from in here? There's
That's a
nowhere for dogs to
grave.
come from.
I'm examining it. They said the dogs come from this coffin area, so I'm examining it.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
All right. Investigation. Yeah, not terrible.
Okay, from what you can tell, as far as this coffin is concerned, it has not been opened. There's like the I guess dust around the corners of it that would suggest this particular container has not been opened at all, and the sheer amount of dust would suggest it has not been opened in a while.
Yeah, this coffin has not been opened in a long while. I pat the thing on the top. This thing is not moving.
Where are the dogs coming from then?
Do I see these things?
You do so see those things. There is a God, what was there called? A bear head trophy and a boar trophy.
Oh, okay. No idea. Maybe there's a secret passageway.
Perhaps. Unless it was the other door further up the hallway.
That is an... But how'd they get to this room?
Through the hallway.
Past
How
the
did they
rats?
get in?
With the door.
Okay, I even I know that this is a little not making sense.
Not if you want to ambush someone. They wouldn't expect you to go around.
If I wanted to ambush someone, I would not walk through their own territory to get to an ambush spot. Well, maybe
And
I
that's
would.
why they don't see it coming.
So, West, as you were tapping the coffin, you sort of hear it will feel a tapping as your hand is on the coffin. Like underneath the stone, so like there's a. And then underneath it, just you feel movement.
Huh? Okay.
Well, good. Someone's in the coffin, isn't there?
Someone's in the coffin? Don't worry, I'll get you out!
But
Wait, Cecil!
help, you know.
Can I shove this anvil over?
Roll me athletics.
If you didn't,
I
would have.
Yeah.
I like how it's athletics.
I probably should make it. Whatever. Don't worry. Don't.
I'm not worried about it. Are you worried about it?
I'm worried
There's
about
worry about it. Okay, so it just thuds in the loudest clang as the metal hits the hard stone. And the
That
and the
Someone's
stone.
trapped in here!
The stone door of the coffin now starts to move as it's sort of like just pushed off and also clangs onto the floor as someone laying inside of it sort of just like sits up.
Cecil, I mean this in the kindest way possible. If the coffin was covered in dust, who would have survived long enough to be able to knock?
A strong foe.
Hello?
Hello!
Are you safe?
I am quite safe. Thank you very much. Oops, whoops.
Yeah.
He just glitches over to the side for just a second, I guess.
Awesome.
Oh, marvelous. I can, the arm room, brilliant. Whoa.
Who did this to you?
Ruffians, nefarious thugs, I tell you.
Would you happen to know anything about knife-wielding dogs?
Iris, Iris, how could he? He has been stuck in this coffin for I don't know how long. Have you eaten
For
lately?
1,000 years.
Oh my goodness. No, I have certainly not eaten anything.
I have, yeah, I have some of Grandmama's berry tarts.
I've got some rations.
Iris is just gonna subtly close the door behind her.
So,
This is gonna go to hell so quickly. I love it.
Sure. Hello there. I am. I am Mr. Garcus Brambleberry.
Oh. Oh, right. Sorry, but you forgot to introduce ourselves. I am West Wind River. Pleasure.
Yes, pleasure. To meet you.
I am Cecil of the House Starley.
Starley? Oh my goodness. Of the noble house. Wonderful.
Yes, the very same.
The very same. It's so wonderful. A Starly has come to save me and my poor self. And you, really far in the back.
Iris.
Hi. Iris. Hi, Iris.
Niv knows what I would have done.
Well, I
I am more, shall we say, parched than hungry after all. Liquids are much more important than foods in such a manner
yes,
when
of
you're
course. I
starved.
have a water skin.
Sure.
He's gonna pass over the water skin. Now, if you could, now could you please, when you feel ready, tell me more of those ruffians.
He sort of just like splashes his face with the water. He just rubs his like. Moisture. Goodness, I have not felt that in a while. Silently looking
I lust for moisture. Just say you're thirsty like normal people.
Knocking an arrow.
Yeah, I'm to say he's distracted enough. You don't need to roll stealth for that.
Awesome.
Yes, these ruffians had such swords and various symbols. I think they were part of some sort of cult.
Cult?
no.
Yes.
What did the symbols look like?
Well, it all happened so fast and apparently so long ago.
Surely you can remember at least a little bit of information about who
right.
trapped you in here.
It
Of
was
course.
1,000 years ago.
So,
I am pushing this narrative. I don't care.
Well, I imagine there was perhaps some sort of subsequent sect of the Church of the Sun, probably some sort of blasphemous order, not with the single church. You know,
I know Iris knows something's up, but I want to see how much she knows is up. Just
He is very trying to avoid answering the question, which is a little weird that he's not even he's having difficulty just outright lying for some reason.
Are you sure you don't remember? Like, absolutely sure? I mean, if I were stuck in a coffin for who knows how many years, I'm like, would have burned the image of who shoved me in there into my head, you know?
It was 1,000 years.
How do we know it was 1,000 years? Where did that come from?
You
I don't know.
said
That's
it.
just I didn't say it.
No. Wes,
Someone
what-
just mentioned that amount of time.
You said it was a very long time, and it seemed like a very long time.
Yes.
Anyway, back to the question. Who put you in there?
Well, as
moment.
it's so.
Iris closed the door, Cecil.
Right. We should probably tell Jory what we found.
Yes. Go tell whoever Jory is. Spread the word. Such criminals would lock someone in a coffin with a.
Mr.
Like, you
Bramblewood, please, you're just embarrassing yourself at this point.
Wait,
Oh,
they
good.
are?
It has been a while since I've communicated with anyone really, so I'm out of practice.
Uh-huh. Sure you are.
Uh-huh.
So little stroll will jog your memory.
Cecil,
do you-
please, let's not let him out.
Why not?
What's wrong?
Just... You guys can't possibly tell me you don't find him in the slightest bit suspicious.
No? Why?
Oh no, he's in trouble.
I mean, this is about the most trusting I've ever encountered, really.
Trees, mighty branches.
I'm sorry, is that an entire Okay, that's an anvil. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
it was
that
on top of the coffin.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Someone really wanted to keep you in there.
I left a note
Yeah.
in the GM squad chat, by the way.
Take a look. Where,
There's plan B, everybody.
So you said you were thirsty, but you just splashed water on your face. Are you still thirsty?
Well, yes, I just splashed it in my face.
And why didn't you drink
water
it?
skin.
Well, I've been there in such a long time, I'm out of practice.
Oh, well, I got my own water skin. Here, you can have that one.
We're gonna run out of supplies on this idiot.
just feed this guy a bunch of food. He's just like,
I've never met anyone who didn't like Grandma Ma's berry pastries.
sure. Oh my god.
If you don't like Grandmama's pastries, you must be evil. Only evil people don't like Grandmama's pastries.
I'm really tempted. Listen.
Iris is just perpetually surrounded by idiots. This is her lot in life. She's like, this is karma for running away from home. I have to deal with this.
This is. I realize whenever I play a one-shot character, I just decide to completely go off the rails every time.
Christ.
There are no consequences for your actions.
Pretty much.
Between Mishjit and Wraithbender, I'm not sure why you guys put up with me.
Oh
Because
no, it's fun.
funny.
Well,
So, what exactly did you say you were again? You've lived a long time in there without any food or water.
there's quite a few magical spells one can do to preserve their life in a state of not expiring.
What spells are those?
A couple of them.
What are they?
Yes. What are they, really? That was clearly part of the plan when they locked me up to do that, so I'd be trapped in such a state.
Did
I
any
mean,
of them
if they
tell you?
wanted you gone that badly, wouldn't they have just killed you?
I know, right?
Why would they need to lock you up instead?
That's such a good point. I would have no means of knowing
'Cause
their
you're a master
motives.
criminal.
Cecil is gonna go back to the door and just gently creep
Are
it
they?
open and then shout out, "Did you know there's a coffin in here?"
They said as
Yeah,
much.
we don't open it because there's a spooky guy in it.
He was trapped.
Well, yeah,
But why?
he bites.
Why?
It's a weirdo.
I'm wondering how much Iris is translating at this point.
Like, I mean, she has to for this conversation to be happening, so I'm just imagining this guy, like, listening in on Iris squeaking and then speaking intermittently.
By the way,
No, this is some kind of misunderstanding.
by the way, Westback is towards this person, just watching this situation.
We've all turned our back to this guy. Awesome. Yes.
Sure, let me grab his sheet.
I mean, only if you want to.
I mean, he's a pretty stand-up guy. Why would you need to grab his sheet?
Exactly.
Why
Look,
would I-
he's standing up right now.
Yes.
Hour left in stream,
One-
and we have advanced 2 rooms.
That's
That's just
lovely.
the way it is, baby.
That's practically what I was expecting.
Oh god, we're gonna give Tim so much trouble when he gets the Star Wars things going.
Oh,
Well, I'm-
yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna enjoy that. Just picking out every individual detail and making a thing out of it. It'd be wonderful. Well, I hate to hold you all up. You've got some adventuring to do, and I've got some legs to move of my own volition. It just raises his hand in the air and just like snaps his fingers as he very blatantly casting a spell and just.
Enjoy the sunlight outside.
And that's just happened.
As like you're sort of hearing like clattering of like these what you would hear like very fancy shoes against the stone. He's like, okay, how do I? Okay, that's it.
I can
It's sort
still
of-
hear you, idiot.
What a lovely fellow.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Goddamn. It's like you sort of hear it on the ceiling now. He's sort of like scrambling to get out.
It is bright daylight out, isn't it?
Yes. Oh God, it's that time. Oh fuck. Okay.
Enjoy the sunlight.
Sure, I'd love to.
That's two good deeds today. Let's move on.
Yes.
Iris, just before leaving the room, makes an I'm watching you motion to the ceiling.
Now, they said the food was this way, right?
Walks out, closes door, jams an arrow into the keyhole.
You just hear like as you exit a thud on the other side of the door. You just like fuck.
Just
Well, that's probably not going to hold forever, and I don't want to be here when that gets loose. Let's just go.
all right. So, dogs being in that direction, bust. However,
Maybe they're where the food is. I don't know.
is this the food room?
There's two doors here and one up ahead, so we could all check one.
Sure.
Certainly.
3, 2.
Actually, Lady Iris,
What?
I will take this one.
Are you sure?
Yes. West and I are wearing armor, so it would be better if you were in the middle.
I suppose.
Right. That makes perfect sense.
All right.
3,
On 3. 1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Wait.
Oh,
Are we opening on 3, or is it 3 then open?
I open the door.
Okay. Okay. So you open the door. You see the wait. Did
You
I
see
just-
more
Got darker.
darkness.
It became. Oh, the darkness!
Damn it.
It's enveloping the walls.
So you open the door. You see some rats and some weird shit on this side. The rats on the other side just immediately close it when you open it.
Was that the
Sorry
food
to
room?
intrude.
Don't come in here.
What? What's going on?
Must have been
Weird
indecent.
stuff.
What kind of weird stuff?
Goo floor.
Goo floor?
Goo floor.
Gooflar. What's
What's
gooflar? I don't
She
understand.
wants to know what goo floor is.
Is it like the goo floor?
Did somebody say the door to darkness?
Did someone say the door to darkness?
It's a floor. It's goo. A weird thing comes out of it every so often.
Can I see?
No, I don't know if it would be Iris's or your persuasion check.
I mean, if
Good
I
question.
can say, you know what? You roll persuasion. I'm assuming Iris is doing a direct translation.
so, how well are you translating this, Iris?
As directly as possible.
Okay.
Roll your damn persuasion, Sean.
Oh, I was wondering if it was going to be disadvantaged. Perception, performance, persuasion. Why do they got so many pers?
But okay, don't tell Big Rat. Don't tell him.
Right.
I'm not supposed to do this.
As they sort of open the doors again, as you can see in the middle of the room, there's just this pool of sort of fleshy liquid that every so often an eye opens and closes in there.
Can
Do
I
I know what this
identify
is?
what the hell that is?
Yeah, I was about to say the
roll me-
same thing.
Roll me Arcana.
Somebody melt a Shoggoth? What the fuck?
It's a very good quote. Oh, God.
Hey!
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to say this is a portal.
Oh.
Yes, a very, very gross, weird-looking portal, and it could very potentially lead actually anywhere. But the sort of visage on the ground with like the eyes and stuff and weird fleshy sort of bit of it would suggest it's some sort of very, very alien plane.
That's a
That's cool.
interesting portal you got there.
Yes. Sometimes throw food in it. I don't know if it helps or not.
It might. It did look hungry.
Yes.
Right. We'll leave you to your weird portal to the eye plane or whatever that is.
I don't know.
God, I
I'll
hope
have
it's
to-
not related to that guy with all the eyes on his cape. Cecil, you find anything?
Well,
Good
Good
we'll have to
question,
go through it.
GM.
Okay. Now, strangely enough, that wasn't the weirdest thing here. As Cecil, when you open the door, you see a bright sunny day, trees, but oh, goddamn, fuck,
Yeah,
reveal
I can't see
areas.
any of that. Yeah.
Reveal area.
So,
Do it.
I'd like to point this out that it's probably 5 minutes before we move up with West and Iris leave the other room. So like rewind
Yeah.
5 minutes because we open the doors
Yeah.
at the same time.
In the meantime, oh my goodness.
Yeah, you enter this room. There's a sun in the sky. There's a sky in here. There's trees. There's grass. This seems like a very small, just like area that would normally be literally outside.
They built a skylight in here. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hello. Would you happen to know of any knife dogs or a big rat by chance?
Oh yes, they visit me from time to time. Grab a couple of fruits from the trees, or sometimes attack me, but that doesn't bother me.
Oh my.
Well,
What kind
a
of
little
fruit are
bit
these?
bothers me a little bit.
What kind of fruits are these?
There's like just on a single tree, weirdly enough, there's like several. There's like oranges, apples, bananas, a coconut for some reason. Just stuff that wouldn't normally be on a single tree.
Oh my, I've never seen an omni fruit tree before.
Oh, that's a good name for it. Yeah. They grow all around here.
Oh,
Sometimes
my
there's some
goodness.
fish in the little pond. It's a very nice area.
I was just going to admire the tree for a little while, just looking around the various fruits. I can only imagine. I found the berries.
Yes. Sure. We have those. The
Oh,
bushes.
sorry. We have a grove of these back home.
Ooh. Do you,
can put my grandma's pastries.
Oh,
how
yeah.
marvelous. What do you do with those?
oh, my grandmama makes the most wonderful of tarts. Sometimes
Oh.
we'll have some pies. occasionally, father will gather them up and have a baker sell and have them sold.
Oh, how wonderous!
It is quite a large grove.
Oh, that sounds marvelous.
Would you like to try one?
Would I? You have them on you?
Oh yeah, Cecil's gonna pull out his ration store and pull out another tart.
Yeah, they do like just gently grab the tart and just they start like snarfing down on it and just admiring the flavor for like quite a bit. Oh, marvelous. That is wonderful taste.
Isn't it? I never leave home without them.
I can see why. They're just wonderful.
Oh, yes. By the way, Cecil's going to pull out a locket, and he's going to open it up to this tiny little portrait of what looks like a girl. It's like, have you seen someone who looks like this, but maybe a few years older?
Let me take a looky here.
This is my beloved fiancée who was kidnapped by horrible villains, and I am on a quest to save her.
It has a picture.
I imagine this is about the point Iris and West call for Cecil.
Hey, Cecil, you find anything?
A farmer and omni trees.
What the heck?
Omni trees?
Why
That's what
is
I
there
call them anyway.
Here, this is the second floor of the tower. What is this?
A skylight, presumably.
How would there be a skylight?
By building around it. There's a hole in the ceiling. See the sun?
But did you see how high the tower went?
And we're on the inside. There could be a hole.
Does the wall go all the way up?
No.
Huh. I'm gonna... You know what? Maybe if I climb the wall, we'll be able to see where the limit is.
What's the wall look like?
It is roughly about 10 feet tall, just circled around, like a walled-in area.
Okay. I want to climb the wall.
And suddenly the music I'm playing in the background actually fits now. That's hilarious.
Christ. I'm debating whether or not to have been doing music myself, but like that just distracts me very often. So you sort of like climb over the tent. Then there's just plains, like not like plains as in multiverse thing, but like, you know, a plain with grass and stuff, and it just goes on. It just keeps going.
Wow, there's a lot of grass on this floor.
How can there be grass? We're inside.
There's a sun. That's how.
We're not inside anymore.
Oh,
Then
yes,
where's the city?
by the way, he says he's seen the dogs.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Someone's actually seen the dogs.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Which way did they go, good farmer?
Yeah, call me. I've not said my name at all. Oh, sorry. Forgot what voice I was going for this man.
Where are you okay? It sounds like you just went through puberty in 5 seconds.
Oh, yes. This
He just had to get more tart out of his throat. It's okay.
Yeah. Sometimes when I eat, some gets stuck in my throat. Yeah.
It is dreadful when that happens.
Yeah. I'd imagine it'd go great with just a small glass of wine.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, yes, knife dog.
Yes, if you ever visit the lands of House Starly, please tell them I sent you.
I'll shoot an attempt to get there. So, yeah, these sort of jackals, I suppose, are very close to what I describe them as. Jackalins? Anubin? Whatever. Yeah, they're just like down the hall. They've
they've mentioned getting through with some sort of secret passage in the room. They
I
just
knew
say
it.
it very, very menacingly and just say room.
I knew
just
there was a
pull-
secret passage.
Yeah, they pull on the tusks of that boar trophy, and a whole secret room just clicks and opens.
Oh,
Hey,
the
that sounds
animal
like something we
heads.
should go and check out. Iris kind of just
All right,
turns to hurry that way.
I don't
yes.
see it. I mean, yeah, we can
As
meet
much
up
as
with
I
that
would-
guy again.
As much as I would love to speak again, I unfortunately must press on. But again, I will be in the city for a while. What was your name again?
Oh, yes, you can call me Sharver Dustbluff.
Java. I'm Cecil. It is so good to meet you, but I must be off.
Very well. See you later.
So many pleasant people here.
I know,
Iris is
right?
checking if the arrow is still in the keyhole.
Yeah, I'm sure she like is well ahead of us by
What's that
this
roll
point
for?
to do the check.
Yeah, it is still in there.
She-
There's just like frustrated grumblings on the other side.
She takes out the arrow and opens the door.
Smack him in the face with it.
Yeah, that's the intent.
Just like a thud as he sort of like is knocked down and hits his butt in the floor.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. We just realized we forgot something in here. You know how it goes.
Oh,
Right.
hey, he's still here.
Hey! Yeah, I also had to go back and get something. You know, if you're trapped in a coffin for a while, you tend to take stuff out of your pockets.
Oh well, don't mind us. We're just looking around.
I'm gonna grab the boar tusk.
As you do that, you do hear a click as a door opens.
Ha ha!
Before you...
Oh, I wanted to find it.
Well, we were told where it was.
Oh, damn it! I keep doing the darkness.
it grows.
Darkness is taking over, Gate. Give in to it. Do not resist. What the hell is that?
So yeah, while you're looking, you sort of see this sort of dog-shaped dust cloud sort of just like into the room over there, as well as this small child over here suddenly surprised at that particular door opening and just honestly books it.
What?
But wait!
Oh,
I have. Oh dear.
I didn't see a knife in their hand.
uh,
I saw it look like a bagel or baguette or bread.
I think that was a doll, West.
In any case, let us
Bread
press on.
doll. Hey, you come too, mister.
I will have to take up the
I
rear
grabbed the
then,
guy's
since
wrist.
okay, sure.
Why are we
I'll
always?
bring up the rear. I am an archer after all. Menacingly points an arrow at this idiot.
I noticed this is at bare minimum the second time we have been super chill around a random vampire we just freed from eternal prison. This is the second fucking time we've done this. Remember the one that was impaled by the tree?
What can I say? We like our vampires who were in eternal imprisonment.
I believe that whatever that was went in here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm guessing you're opening that door.
Yes.
Okay. So you open the door and you sort of notice a couple figures come into view as you open it up, as well as these knife dogs, I suppose, as well as this one in the center.
I guess it was
Aha! I have
apt.
discovered the knife dogs.
awesome.
Is that a freaking mummy? What is it with this tower?
I mean,
Yes. What is it with this tower?
The one in the center sort of speaks up.
Fantastic question, clearly injured knife dog.
Iris
Yeah,
is
you should
face
really be in
palming.
bed. Those rats must have really taken a lot out of you.
They did say they weren't much of a threat.
That is true.
What
Also,
an
don't think I
interest-
don't notice the fucking body over here.
Of course not. I welcome visitors. Though I'm a little disappointed to see you again.
He sort of looks to the guy over here, who I've already forgotten the name of.
Wasn't it like-
Garkis Brambleberry.
yeah, that was it.
He's friends of yours.
Ah, yes. Such a good friend. It's been a while since I've seen him, since certain individuals put an anvil over his coffin for a reason.
Oh?
A nefarious reason, no doubt. Do you know where those hooligans went?
Yeah, I heard they were thugs.
Iris is just like gesturing to those two, like mouthing, "Can you believe this shit?"
You know what you signed up for when you saw the party list.
I absolutely know what I signed up for.
The worst part is, I feel like this is the better option because you almost got Zynric.
See, Sky, that's the thing. At least then Iris would have had someone else who was relatively sane.
Yeah.
Yes, he's quite a nefarious little individual himself, I suppose.
Huh?
What?
Is that
No,
true, Brambleberry?
nefarious, Mr. Brambleberry? You don't say.
I'd personally call him competition, really. But seeing as you've freed him, I suppose I'll mention it was us who put him in such a state.
Really?
Aha! So the knife dogs were the hooligans after all.
So then, Big
Yeah.
It all
Brambleberry,
comes
you're
together.
so Brambleberry, you're like super weak.
Himself right now, he's just like staring up at the ceiling, like, huh.
Yes, indeed. The rats outside must be twice as strong as you.
Iris goes and just pats him on the shoulder sympathetically, like she's still suspicious of him, but anyone who has to deal with this shit.
Oh, Christ.
But it is all right, Mr. Brambleberry. You have skilled guardians at your disposal.
Oh, guardians even?
Guardians?
Well, seeing
I do
as
not
thou
s-
then-
Go ahead.
Seeing as how that's the case, I'll make sure to dispose of you and put this fool back where he belongs.
You put innocent people in cages and you take rat food. I cannot let this stand.
Yeah.
And
What-
you're
West
fighting
is
in a
very-
fucking hallway.
Yeah,
West-
you're fighting
West-
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This
West is
seems
just
like a
very
very
conflicted.
cramped area to fight in.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Best for close quarter combat.
You know what? I'm just gonna very quickly put his nameplate so I remember his name. Garkis Bramble. Did I say the dog's name if he had one?
No.
You did not.
Okay,
We were too busy asking him questions about who traps the honorable Garkis Brambleberry in a coffin with an anvil on top.
For so long. God. So naughty.
Hey, speaking of, maybe you can answer the question of how long he was been in there.
I don't know, a couple 100 years.
So, like, not 1,000?
100 years?
Yeah, not 1,000. We haven't been there that long.
Oh.
Iris just gestures to West. See?
Huh. I could have sworn. Oh well.
Okay. Every time. Okay.
Please don't tell me you were having. Please don't tell me you had a bet on this. Gambling is unseemly of heroes.
Who? Who had a bet where?
Okay, Cecil, you're up.
Cool. Stepping right in here. All right.
Interesting.
Are they fighting? with
I do not
weapons?
suppose. I do not suppose I could convince you to surrender first.
Under what terms?
Clearly, there's some animosity going on between you, Mr. Brambleberry, and the rats outside. Surely we can all come together to work this out.
Ah, yes. If they supply us with occasional organs of theirs, we'd be happy to settle on an agreement.
Did we see any organs outside?
I think the implication is that they come from the rats themselves.
Oh, yes,
I mean,
totally.
I'm sure they could
have...
build. I'm sure they could build something with the materials out here.
No, Cecil, the ones inside your body, not the pianos.
How about
Yes,
that
there's
one-
just little tiny pianos inside all of the rats, sure. No, we're talking about the vital organs.
How are they going to construct the pipes?
Do they come from that portal?
I don't know, maybe they can use that weird goo portal in the other room.
What goo portal?
There was a goo portal.
Yeah, goo portal.
What? This is how we're starting
not a-
combat, by the way, everybody.
Yes, of course. With complete confusion as Cecil, huh?
Let's just make sure that this is dealt with and then we'll talk about the goo portal.
Right,
This is-
Cecil turns back to them. Surrender!
This is very One
No.
Piece. I love it.
So be
You
it! Do they look like they're actually going to attack?
Absolutely.
Cool. Son of a bitch.
Many do well. Nope.
Fantastic.
Good
Let's
job, Cecil.
go.
You're
At least I'm
very
in-
good at combat.
At least I'm immune to critical hits. Let's fucking go.
I remember being
goodness.
immune to critical hits and having a moonbeam crash down right on top of me because I cast it there.
Goodness. So yeah, he lifts his big sword and parries your two strikes.
No boy.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm keep getting text messages from everyone.
Yeah, you do. You are so popular.
wrecked.
Yeah, me. Yeah. Yo. Oh.
Yes, I know whatever that was.
Okay.
All right. So is that all, Cecil?
Or the moment, yes.
Okay. Knife dog turn. Dog knife turn. Knife dog.
Turn knife dog.
Turn knife dog.
Actually, that sounded more menacing than I intended.
The turn knife dog. Powerful in their strength.
Strength.
Strength. What is your AC?
My AC is 18.
Okay, this hits. For a total of. Huh. Okay. For a total of, let's see, first strike hits for 12, and the second one for 7 slashing damage.
Ow. It's really loud.
That is 19 total. Ow. Okay. Yeah, that's so yeah. That hurt quite a
Spicy.
bit.
Very spicy. And the other one's going to try and hit you. And miss both times. Iris.
Okay, so, you see this dude?
Yes,
See that, dude?
I see them.
I'm going to shoot them.
Gasp.
Oh.
I know, right? They're not the boss, so they're not my sworn enemy.
They're not the boss of me. All right, go ahead. Which one? Sorry.
This. Pew.
That hits. As it hits them right in the torso, as it like just yells. Ugh!
Here, have another one.
No, thank. As it bats that second arrow away, I guess.
Like, just ducks under it. No, thank you!
Goodness. Do anything else, Iris?
That is all.
West.
All right. Brambleberry, this is your time to get your revenge. I understand that you're really, really super weak, but I believe that you can do your best to regain your honor.
Iris snickering on the other side of him.
How does my pep
of
talk inspire him?
Sure, I'll see if I can help out a bit. I know some magics.
Magic.
He just chucks a fireball in the room.
Just like, collateral damage be damned. Yeet.
All right, he will act at the end of your turn.
All right. So I'm going to go in and jump through, quote unquote, jump through of a punch. Actually, they're using weapons, right?
Some of them were using weapons. There is currently a big dust dog creature over there.
Can I jump through the dust dog creature and fight the person with weapons?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. So as I jump through the dust dog creature, in my hand, it glows with an awesome power as a plus
Burning
3
grip tells her to defeat them.
Its burning grip tells her to defeat them exactly as a plus 3 longsword appears in her hand and she attacks at this person. Whoosh! God.
Okay.
Hey, weapon versus weapon, you know?
Of course.
Of course.
Holy shit.
Lappa.
As, just like imagine just as it's ducking out of the way of the arrow, you come right through this. What West feels like just a bunch of sand clouding together, and just comes through and it slashes just as he's dodging.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What? Okay.
Hey, you got weapons. It's only fair.
Yes, of course. Sure.
And my turn.
No extra attack? All right.
I could, but no, I don't feel like it's dramatic enough.
Okay. This creature's turn. Why is it minimum? Why is it squished? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to close that and open it up again. Okay. Sorry about that.
It's alright. It's not like you're streaming it.
Very well. Okay. So it sort of swings around its large sword and is going to attempt to just bludgeon Cecil with it.
All right.
Okay. So you're immune to crits, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So despite this mighty and powerful blow, it suddenly strikes down at you. Your adamantine armor just resists most of the impact of it, as it deals just 11 slashing damage. And attempts to hit again. And does. And then brings its sword around again to swing once more for 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh god, I just remembered I was going to say that he moves at the end of West's turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Okay, so you know I'll do that right now. Then, as Garcus is actually going to go over here, put his hand on Cecil Starley's shoulder. Here, this will prove a tactical advantage, as he's going to cast Greater Invisibility on Cecil Starley.
Okay. Cecil kind of looks down, then he's like, wait, I won't be able to see where my shield is!
Cecil, it's on your arm.
Yes, but...
Well, don't let go of it.
Hold it the way you normally do and it'll be fine.
Okay.
Huh. I still hear Cecil.
Oh my god. Okay. Christ. This big dust cloud is going to attempt to...
Greater invisibility.
Yes, don't worry about it. Don't worry about him or his stat block. Or the amount of help he isn't really doing. As this dusty sand dog attempts to hit West with 2 strikes and misses both of them, scraping against her solid metal armor. So it just feel like someone threw a bunch of sand at you. All right, Cecil, with greater invisibility, even if you make attack actions, you're not going to turn visible.
Cool. First things first, I'm going to use this as a bonus action. As, even though you can't see it, Cecil's going to raise his shield up in the air. Fear not, friends, with me! So, I would like to bring up the fact that my class choice is Banneret, which gives an AoE to my second wind, basically.
Oh.
All other allies regain 6 HP.
Huh.
Huh.
I mean, I'm not
I would've-
complaining, but
I would... Okay, sure. I would not have expected Banneret, but that's a fun surprise.
Yep. For those of you who don't know what Banneret is, it is also called Purple Dragoon Knight in the Sword Coast Guide. But Banneret is the Banneret is the setting list name for it.
Goodness.
So, because yes, his house sigil is on his shield. Do I get advantage on attack rolls while invisible? I forget.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. We're gonna go after the guy on the top who stabbed me.
Sure. That hits.
All right, second attack.
Perfect rolls.
can we just talk about the
Double 17.
1717?
In the
My
year
goodness.
1717.
I would also like to point out the fact that this doesn't actually take an action.
Ah.
You're still invisible, Cecil.
Right.
Okay,
Also,
yeah.
that attack does still have extra attack applied, so that'll be the final hit there. Another one. Let's go. And that's my turn, expending basically all my resources.
Okay, so yeah, the dog at the top and the dog over here aren't looking too good after that barrage of sword play.
Question
All right.
Question
mark?
mark. The first one at the top is going to attempt to hit Cecil in his current state.
Okay.
That is a... So, in its attempt to hit you, it suddenly, like, clatters its this big knife staff pokey thing right into a wall instead, and it just pops right out of its hands as it's basically ended up disarming itself as it is critically failed. The one to the south is going to attempt to attack the west,
Okay.
and also end up disarming it. I rolled 2 1s. Okay,
My God.
they're not doing too good. I guess they're really surprised at the invisible Cecil. Iris.
Did you know that there are arrows in this bow?
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Oh.
Does
Uh,
that hit this dumbass?
That does not.
Okay. Hang on, let me double check something here. To do.
Yeah, you got a plus save.
When you hit a creature with a weapon. Okay, so I can technically just roll the normal version again.
Yes.
To do. Boop.
Similar to how Cyanite works, I think.
2 arrows fly past.
I'm onto your tricks. You will not hit me again.
It says completely unarmed.
I mean, you're probably right, because West is probably about to knock your face off.
Sorry, what? Best.
All right. So at the behest of knocking faces off, if I remember correctly, as part of, yeah, I think this one's it. It was either this or the other one. No, it's not the other one. It is this one. As I cast upon my sword.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Now, wait. Huh? Is that attack right? That doesn't seem right.
No, that's like a...
Attack stat none. Oh. That.
Yeah.
Well, then again, do I do it in attack stat?
I mean, with a weapon... Okay. That probably doesn't hit.
Well, again, there was no strength bonus. There wasn't, what was it called?
Yeah,
It's the
no
magic
strength
plus
or-
3. So I get
Okay,
a plus
so-
10 to hit.
Okay, so... Wait, hold on. So, what's your strength mod, and what is your proficiency bonus?
My strength modifier is a plus 4. My proficiency bonus is a plus 3. So that's 7. And then it's a magic sword, a longsword plus 3.
Oh,
So that'd
yeah, okay,
be an
that does hit
additional 10.
then. Okay, yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
As you slash at it, and he just collapses under the weight of that, and as he moves, it sort of bumps him up into the air and sort of hits him to the bookcase.
Oh, wait. He moves?
The sort of him collapsing to the ground causes him to move.
On a hit, the target suffers the attacker's normal effects, and it becomes sheathed in booming energy till the start of your
Yes.
next turn. Oh.
This is sort of how I'm flavoring him being knocked out by the initial attack.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Boom! Not trying to kill, but knockout, for sure.
Sure. Then he's not.
Such a useless. Yes. Such useless gods sometimes.
Yeah. It happens.
Doing anything else, Wes?
You know what? Sure, yeah. So you're saying you're stronger?
I am strength incarnate. Is what he's boasting. Oh boy!
Really?
Action surge because fighters.
Because fighters go and
I like
fight.
how we're just ignoring this.
Oh yeah, I'm totally ignoring it.
Let's just ignore this sand cloud. It's not doing anything. It can't even hit us.
It hasn't done shit yet.
It tried to, but it fucking missed.
Yeah, so we don't care.
Oh my god.
So action surge allows me to have an additional bonus action as well. Oh, I never use a
Yes.
bonus action though.
And a pulse. Sure.
So I'm just gonna do a standard longsword attack, but with two-hand grip.
Alright.
It's only fair to be fair to this person. And then
Is
there's
that
an
your
extra.
best shot?
Now, does extra attack take the bonus action?
No.
It does
Extra
not.
attack is extra attack.
Not at all. As I do an
Yeah.
extra attack, because I haven't done that. Yeah. And
That hits as well.
there's one final thing. I think you know what it is.
I sure hope so.
Gonna grapple him.
When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn,
That's a good point.
longsword
Improvise
isn't
it.
either of those.
That's a good point. Never mind. And besides, I think
Fair enough.
action surge takes up the. Oh no, it's gain a second. Whatever. So,
Yeah, action surge does nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, that ends it.
West is like, I'm going to grab you with this sword, and this dude's like, what the fuck? How?
You are just rubbing the sword against my shoulder, trying to hook me in. That's not how it works.
Damn. I need a better
Him.
sword.
Them. Uh,
I've got a stupid
Uh,
idea.
yeah, this is going to start attacking you. There's someone else on the sheet. As you very, very easily block its first strike as it tries to hit you for another
Oh,
time. What
right.
was your AC?
I believe I'm actually down to 17 AC, by the way,
Oh?
because I'm two-handing the sword right now.
Okay. With its second strike, it deals 12 slashing damage.
All right, minus 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Feeling
This fucker.
so lonely.
So lonely. Oh, hey, this might actually hit. So this dust cloud is going to strike at West as well for
Attacking while my back is turned. How dare.
8 damage total, 4 damage each strike.
As she kind of gets literally backclawed.
You must watch all sides in combat.
Cecil.
Ah, thanks for the tip.
Okay. Cecil's gonna continue on with the one up top,
Sure.
but now because he is invisible, would I be getting attack of opportunity by moving?
Absolutely not. You need to see a creature in order to be able to get attack of opportunity.
Cool. I'm getting up on this.
Oh boy.
Still doing the normal sword blows, but we're gonna go for another angle here.
As it is very surprised as it suddenly struck from a different angle.
There we go. 2 strikes that actually hit.
Nice.
Oh Christ.
Don't
as it
forget
certainly
about
just-
Thunderbolt.
All right.
It sort of collapses against the wall, unconscious or dead. Okay, what does he do? Is there anything else, Cecil?
Yes. Cecil's just gonna shout from his unseen position. I believe you are well and truly beaten now.
Where is he? What are you talking about?
Your compatriots have fallen. You have no more chance.
That's rather confident.
Of course it is.
Roll me intimidate.
Sure. If you think I have any skill in intimidate, you have another thing coming.
I sure do.
You apparently do have skill.
No, that's just my stat bonus.
Exactly. I get a +0.
You know not what you speak, boy.
Alright, it's this thing's turn, I guess.
Certainly.
We should probably start wrapping this up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the knights are both unconscious. Iris.
Iris takes a step over, raising the oath bow. Swift death to my enemies. I am declaring this boy as my sworn enemy.
Oh.
Swift death to my enemies. Swift death to those who have wronged.
Swift death
Okay.
to my enemies.
Okay.
Swift death to you who have wronged me.
Okay.
Which means Iris tugs the arrow back.
She's bullying him.
As this big dog mummy creature just narrowly blocks that first arrow with its massive swords, like, what?
And one more time because extra attack.
Of course. That hits.
Ooh.
And I would like to take advantage of Piercer to re-roll one of those, that d8.
Sure.
That is a 9, not an 8. There we go.
Yeah.
That's 7 more damage. Ugh. Ah.
Also, I have a thing.
Ooh.
So as ranger, as thank to ranger ability, I have something called favored foe. When I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can call on my mythical bond with nature to mark the target as my favored enemy. So
Ooh.
this is gonna deal an extra 1d6. Which is just 2, but still.
Ah! No! What? When did you get that weapon?
Oh, I've had it this whole time. You want to try again? Or are
Ah!
you ready to give up?
Intimidated advantage this time. He is getting low on health, and I am
And he took psychic damage.
correct.
Iris continues to be not scary.
I will never give up. I will defeat all of you, no matter the odds. West.
All right. If that's the case, you know what? I'm going to. Yeah, no, I'm just. Oh God, what if I? That would be funny. You know what? I'm gonna do that. So, as Wes smiles, she's like, "You need to go to sleep now." As she casts, as all these arrows form around her head, and magic missile smacks him in the face.
Yeah, I'll say that's enough to. He is down on his knees. He is he is quite defeated right now as he's struggling to even lift up his sword. I can. Damn you!
Just knowing you've been beat, my friend.
All right, we can now talk to the rats and tell them that we have dealt with that problem.
Right.
Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead and do so. I'll make sure our friend is nice and tied up.
I mean, they're not.
Oh,
moving.
right then.
Okay.
Well, he'll recover otherwise.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's already pretty tied up.
More tied up.
More tied up. Okay.
I'll keep an eye on him, West. You can go ahead.
Sure. Alright. Let's go talk to the... Wait a minute.
Yes?
How are we gonna talk to them?
Well, Cecil turns to the rats and then starts kind of like doing this pantomime thing as he's talking. He's gonna just like do a chopping motion as if he's holding a sword. Managed to
I saw that, Gabe. I fucking saw that.
What?
As
knife dogs.
you hear like just this thumping sound as this comes around the corner.
Oh, God.
Ah, you must be Big Rat.
As it starts speaking actual common. Yes.
Oh,
We solved your food problem. Possibly.
maybe.
Yes, did you now?
What is your...
Wonderful.
We beat the knife dogs and freed their captain.
Good. Thank you very much. We are in debt to you.
Meanwhile, Iris is staring at him like, I know you're not what you're saying you are, but also you just helped us, so I have no reason to attack you right now, but if you try anything, so fucking help me.
So, I've just a bit of vengeance I'm going to be doing on man. I have no specific ill will toward them. Like, I'm not going to kill them. If that's
Good.
what you're watching for. I'm just gonna... As he, like, picks up and sort of drags him over here.
And put him in the fucking
I see where
coffin.
this is going.
Just tosses him in the coffin and closes it with the anvil on the top. See? That's all I was doing.
Right.
Okay?
The
Okay.
room on the other side of this wall, she knocks on it. There's a sun in there. You might want to avoid it.
Okay. Thanks very much. Good to know. I was actually planning on going there because they said, okay, never mind.
Iris turns to him. And if I hear about you causing any trouble, we're gonna have some problems.
Looking forward to it. You three have
Yeah.
sort of settled the situation as the boss of the area of the other side has been dealt with, and the dogs sort of have to listen to what the rats are doing. I
What
guess.
the actual fuck is this over here?
Don't worry about that guy. You didn't see him.
Oh.
It's just a very, very big rat.
It's a very big rat. Nonetheless,
it looks
this skeleton over here, nothing to do with that.
Don't worry about that.
What's
But
this?
yeah, no, it looks like I imagine it must be the big rat's like ill cousin or something.
Very
Yeah, he's
ill
just
cousin.
sick.
Yeah,
Like I
totally.
imagine like after this entire conversation with the rats closes up and we go down to report to Vile, he's like, what was up there? And Iris is just like, shit's real weird up there.
Oh, good to know.
We
Yeah, there
solved
was
the issue with
exactly-
we solved the issue with the rats. We have made peace with them. The lovely man in the coffin has dealt with the knife dogs, and
Oh,
there was like
a,
a weird portal to what looked like an alien demiplane.
and then
and
there
the fruit
was
trees.
yeah, I saw that.
Yes. Christ. Imagine you go down, you start explaining to Lucius Vile. He is writing it all down. Good. Oh, good. Sure, I'll have to go up and check out myself at some point.
Yeah, be careful of one of the knife dogs. They seem to have been really hurt. I mean, they're covered in bandages.
Oh no, don't worry about him. Mr. Brambleberry shoved him into the coffin.
But we just... Well, I mean,
It
I'm
was
not really one for
punishment.
revenge. A father always said revenge is that. Oh,
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
have
a nasty
punishment
business.
befitting of the crime.
yes, very much so.
You know, that explains a lot about you.
Sorry, did you say Brambleberry?
Oh,
Yeah?
yes, very nice
What was-
fellow.
What was his first name?
Jasper? What was it again? Jasper?
Gargus.
Gargus.
Fascinating. All right, he's just scribbling more stuff down. Okay, this helps so much. Thank you. If you need anything, I will be sure to assist you however I can.
Sounds
Well,
good.
thanks.
Mentally counting down from 3.
Well then, allow me to explain. Allow me to explain why we're here. I am looking for my missing fiance, and he starts going on.
Oh my god.
Iris is
yeah.
just like mimicking him in the back.
And he when he gets to the part where he's pulling out his sword and raising it, West is lowering his hand again. He's like,
Yeah,
put that away.
That's where like the camera starts like panning up. So yeah,
All right.
that session.
All right. So, hey, Sean,
Yeah.
what are we doing next week?
Well, next week I was thinking of doing a single player game that I hear is really, really good and kind of has a bit of an SCP vibe to it, but it's not an SCP game. It's Control.
All right.
And we alt delete.
Yeah. I mean, I've already played the Alan Wake game with my brother, and I hear that there's like some secret area that has a reference to it because it's made by the same company or something.
Okay.
Yo!
Are
So-
you okay?
Oh, what? Yeah, don't worry. Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, Gates family. All right.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fair enough.
It sounded like you yelped out in pain.
No,
Yeah,
it's just a thing.
It
I can
sounded
go
like
very
a-
high pitched. I use it to call other members of my family, like a pack of strange gophers or something.
Okay, for a minute I thought one of your family members just passed by your room and just wanted to make a noise.
Yeah.
As they do.
As they do.
But yeah, we will see everybody next week.
Bye.
Until then, have fun, everyone.
Here, y'all.
See ya.
So how was that?